Namaskaram. KAB Consultants welcome students and parents for College Connect Program 2020. విద్యార్థులకి మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు కేఏబి కన్సల్టెంట్స్ వారు కాలేజ్ కనెక్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ సాధారణంగా ఆహ్వానిస్తున్నారు. కాలేజ్ కనెక్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ యొక్క ఉద్దేశం ఏంటంటే ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యను కంప్లీట్ చేసినటువంటి విద్యార్థులకు ఉన్నత విద్య అవకాశాలు మరియు కళాశాలలో ఎంపికలో తీసుకోవాల్సిన జాగ్రత్తలు, ఉన్నత విద్యా సంస్థల్లో ఆఫర్ చేస్తున్నటువంటి కోర్సుల వివరాలు, కౌన్సిలింగ్ విద్యా విధానం గురించి అవగాహన ఏర్పాటు చేయడం కొరకు ఏర్పాటు చేసినటువంటి సిరీస్ ఆఫ్ వెబినార్స్ ఈ కాలేజ్ కనెక్ట్ ప్రోగ్రాంలో ఉంటాయి. ప్రతిరోజు ఈ కార్యక్రమం నిర్వహించడం జరుగుతుంది. ఈ రోజు ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో భాగంగా విద్యార్థుల వరకు దోస్త్ 2020 కౌన్సిలింగ్ అండ్ కోర్స్ సెలెక్షన్ అనేటువంటి అంశం మీద మనతోని మాట్లాడటానికి మిసెస్ త్రివేణి కాంచన గారు ఉన్నారు. వారు ప్రిన్సిపల్ అండ్ ఆఫీసర్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ సిద్ధార్థ ఉమెన్స్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్ దిల్సుఖ్ నగర్ నుంచి. మేడం త్రివేణి కాంచన గారు ప్రస్తుతం ప్రిన్సిపల్, వారికి 26 years అనుభవం ఉంది. టీచింగ్ మరియు అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ కూడా ఉంది. అండ్ చాలా విద్యార్థులకు సంబంధించినటువంటి కెరీర్ సంబంధించినటువంటి విషయాల్లో ఒక మోటివేషనల్ స్పీకర్ కూడా వారికి అపారమైనటువంటి అనుభవం ఉంది. షీ హెస్ బీన్ టీచింగ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ లిటరేచర్ అండ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఫర్ లాస్ట్ 26 years. సో ఈ రోజు త్రివేణి కాంచన గారితో పాటు వారి డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో ఉన్నటువంటి డాక్టర్ సురేష్, హెచ్ఓడి ఫిజిక్స్, డాక్టర్ కిషోర్, హెచ్ఓడి బయోటెక్నాలజీ, మిసెస్ కేవీఎస్ శిరీష, ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఆఫ్ కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్, మిసెస్ వి కవిత, హెచ్ఓడి కెమిస్ట్రీ కూడా మనతో ఉన్నారు. వారితో పాటు మేనేజ్మెంట్ మెంబర్స్ గోవర్ధాని, ప్రిన్సిపాల్ సిద్ధార్థ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్, వంశీకృష్ణ, డైరెక్టర్ సిద్ధార్థ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్ కూడా ఉన్నారు. సో విద్యార్థులు వారి ప్రజెంటేషన్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మీకున్నటువంటి సందేహాల్ని దోస్త్ కౌన్సిలింగ్ మీద నివృత్తి చేసుకోవచ్చు. అలానే సిద్ధార్థ డిగ్రీ కళాశాలలో అడ్మిషన్ పొందాలనుకునే విద్యార్థులు కూడా ప్రిన్సిపాల్ గారితో ముచ్చటించవచ్చు. సో నా పేరు కె వెంకటేష్, డైరెక్టర్ కేఏబి ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ కన్సల్టెంట్స్. ఐ వెల్కమ్ యూ టు ఆల్ దిస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్, కెరియర్ గైడెన్స్ ప్రోగ్రామ్, కాలేజ్ కనెక్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ 2020. దోస్త్ కౌన్సిలింగ్ లో తీసుకోవాల్సినటువంటి జాగ్రత్త మీద ఇప్పుడు ప్రిన్సిపాల్ మేడం మీతో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవుతారు. కాంచన గారు, యూ కెన్ స్టార్ట్. యా ప్లీజ్. శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, మేడం మైక్ అన్మ్యూట్ చేయండి.
Madam, please unmute your mic.
Is it audible now?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Right. Initially, let me congratulate CAB consultants for their service in helping students to bridge the gap between academics and their ambition. So they have taken up series of programs to guide students, especially those who have just passed out of intermediate college and looking forward for higher revenues in the form of degree admissions. For them, they are been conducting several programs, and one such program is today's session. And I congratulate them once again for the services they are doing. I hope that the students are all benefited out of this interactive sessions which they are conducting continuously. I think such kind of student-oriented programs will definitely be helpful to students and to the community at a larger extent. So and one more thing is I express my gratitude and thanks on behalf of the management of Siddhartha Group of Institutions that they have given us a chance today to have an interaction and try to give some kind of suggestions and clarify the doubts of some of the students. And along with my college team members, I joined this session as sir has already introduced that I have got some subject experts who are HODs and they have put in a lot of experience and they will be able to surely guide the students who have joined in for this session. So coming on to students, very good afternoon to all of you. I hope that you are safe and secure and doing very well. Though we are in a crisis of COVID-19, the unknown kind of an epidemic has struck us, but still we are going on, and I congratulate all the intermediate students who have come out with flaring colors and they have done successfully. And those students, in fact, this is an exceptional year that those students who were not able to clear their exams due to certain other reasons, even they have got an opportunity to pursue their higher education, go for a graduation course. So I welcome both of them. So this is a very rare opportunity you people have got. So take it as a kind of a helping step which you have got, and hope that you are going to get into better courses and elevate yourself. So today the government has come so forward with degree admissions in the form of those online admission processes started for us in Telangana. So it's a very great hope because students were very worried. I know that all of you were too worried that what will happen to your, education, whether this is going to be 0 year. Hello?
Yeah, please carry on.
Yeah.
This is a very welcome. This is a very welcoming thing which has happened. I think you all are happy, and we share your happiness. The degree admissions have already started from 24th onwards, and the first phase of the counseling has started. And there are certain easy methods the government has come forward, trying to avoid, kind of human contact. And that's the reason why they come about with those admission procedure with 3 methods. Of 3 methods they have introduced. One is directly going to the DOST website and accessing and passing, giving your information. Like, the most important aspect of the entire DOST is that you should keep ready before you.
Please. Madam, please continue. Okay.
That take up any method that you should have intermediate that is recently which you have passed out your memos for that. And then Aadhaar card, very crucial factor is that Aadhaar card identification. Now the procedure of Aadhaar card, if it is like, not linked with your telephone number, if the student Aadhaar card is not linked with the telephone number, this time another feasibility is given in the form of the parent, Aadhaar, whatever parent's telephone number can be synced and seeded with the student's Aadhaar. So this is a kind of a special privilege which has been given this year, that if the student is not able to seed their own telephone numbers, they can as well use their parents, provided they have to update that in the Me Seva centers and carry on with those online procedure, sitting at home, or even directly go to the internet centers and or help line centers which are provided. There are a couple of universities given a lot of nearly 24 to 25 helpline centers where students, if they have any problem, they can as well go and carry on with their admission procedure. Where registration becomes a very important aspect, where the student has to pay 200 rupees minimum to just register their names and then carry on with the web option. So it's a very simplified thing. The first procedure, as I told you, is directly going to the website address which is given. That is, I think all of you are aware, dos.cgg.gov.in, and directly with your Aadhaar card which is seeded, you can do it. Otherwise, your parents, you can do. The second is going to the helpline centers directly, taking all your certification with you. Caste certificate, income certificate. As I have already told you earlier, that your SSC intermediate, your email IDs, WhatsApp number is also added this time. Earlier it was not there, so because most of the students are using WhatsApp, so the WhatsApp number can also to be given in the application form. Along with that, your income, if you are asking for any kind of reimbursement or scholarship related, then you have to provide with your income certificate and caste, because caste is also necessary, because your admission is going to be based on the category you belong to. Your percentages and your category together is going to determine the seat allotment. So that's the reason why this is also introduced. And your photograph, one photograph you need to do it. So first method is directly going, second is to the helpline centers or Me Seva center you can do. The third one, which is a new inclusion this time, that is because COVID situation is that people may not be able to move out. So using their individual cell phones also, a candidate can enroll themselves and go for the procedure of degree admissions in the form of T-App Folio, which is given, where simply with the telephone, I think most of us, we know that now we are using apps more and more. So T-Folio app is another kind of an easy method and alternative which is provided by government, where those admissions are also linked up with that, where you can as well just give your information, taking a selfie photo, all the Aadhaar card information, everything is as it is given in other process. Same method here also, but using your app, you can as well go on with this procedure. So there's an easy one, and of course the Facebook link and Twitter link is also provided this is regarding the accessibility of those admissions. So this is about the admission procedure and all that, and the introduction is already given as your host has informed that I am from Siddhartha Women's Degree College. I'm principal, and Siddhartha group of institution. I would like to throw a little bit on that too. Regarding those kind of admission procedure, I have in the queries in CAP. You have any other problem, we'll try to discuss about that in the questioning session. At this point, this is what, and after the your seat allotment will be finalized and confirmed on 16th of this month. And once the confirmation is done, then you have to, you have to go to the individual colleges and give your confirmation by paying. Either if you are claiming for a scholarship or reimbursement, then it is 500 rupees. And if you are directly, you do not avail any kind of scholarship, then it is 1,000 rupees where you have to pay and reserve your seat in the particular college. The college allotment is going to be based on the priorities which are fixed. So coming on to the web options, the next important point in admission procedure is after registration is your web option. Now this time another new addition has happened in the form of choosing the aspired subject or combination from the bucket. So this is new bucket system which has come, where certain group of subjects are given in different buckets, like bucket A, B, C, and D. So these are the 4 divisions where certain combinations and groups are given, where the student has got the feasibility and chance to select whatever from each bucket. They need to select at least one. That is 3 subjects they have optional. From these 4 buckets, they can select any 3 subjects, not exceeding 1 subject, not more than 1 subject from a single bucket. So this kind of, variety of subjects, especially vocational related training subjects, are also introduced, like fisheries, poultry. These were not there earlier. Now this has come into, and new subjects like, business, analytics and data science subjects are introduced. But this combination of selection is mostly seen in BSc Physical Sciences group, BSc Life Science combinations, and also BA. Of course, BCom relatively is a fixed combination, like whatever group they want to take, that is all fixed there. But whereas in BSc Physical Sciences and Life Sciences, there is a series of selection process of choice is given, variety of choice. A student is interested taking mathematics along with psychology or economics also, which was unimaginable a couple of years back for us. Now, these combinations are also open. You have to check whether the college is offering, whichever aspired college you would like to join, has got these combinations or not. And then you can as well choose from the buckets, whichever combination the student is. This is another welcome sign, because students will have the chance to pursue this kind of subjects which they are interested in, not rather than stick to only a stream related. Like earlier, science means only science related combinations. One was, having the chance to select, or if you are going for combinations in BA also, there's a fixed thing. Now you can as well have different combinations, because one's interest will not be fixed only to one single stream alone. And that is the reason why this kind of flexibility is given. I hope that in the coming years, more and more flexibility to choose different combinations one student, whatever the student aspires and is interested in. I think going with the global trends in education and the kind of combinations which the students are able to get across the globe, that is what is happening here in Telangana also now, where the students can opt for different combinations. It's a welcome sign. I think we should all appreciate that this kind of feasibility is given, this kind of a flexibility is given for the students. And this time also you can study, check out what kind of subjects are available in the bucket, and then probably go for selection. And in the web options, so your group combination as per your interest you can, and college also, whichever colleges you are willing to take your admission, the student has got the chance to just opt for the colleges. Any number of colleges they can keep as per their priority. Your admission is going to be based on the priority which the student has selected from their own side, like how many combinations, what kind of subjects you want to take, in which college you would like to take, and you can arrange. So your seat allotment is going to be done based on the kind of selections and the priority preference list the student has given. So allotment will be based on that. And after the allotment is done, then you have to approach the college in which your admission is allotted, or your seat is allotted, and then you have to pay the amount, and then your confirmation, if you give your confirmation, that is the end of the procedure. And we have got 3-phase system of admissions here. The first phase is going on right now. The second is going to begin shortly after the completion. And those students who are like, got NCC certification, you have physically handicapped quota and there are other things also. So you can provide the documentation for that and also seek admission in your preferred college. So this is a very simplified procedure only, provided one understands that the importance of Aadhaar card, feeding your phone number with the Aadhaar card. If all these certification is ready with you, it will not take. And even then, if it is not there also, there are helpline centers where you can approach and rectify. And once your particulars are verified, your admission is going to happen quite easily. Now, this is about that. I think further, if there are some more doubts, we will be able to clarify with an interaction with the students. And coming on to, as I represent Siddhartha, a group of institutions, especially the colleges at Dilshuk Nagar. Siddhartha is a group of 30 institutions which are catering to the needs of the students from the junior level to the PG levels. We have an engineering college, we have got MBA colleges too, PG. So coming on to intermediate college and degree colleges at Dilshuk Nagar. At Dilshuk Nagar, we have got 3 degree colleges. These 3 degree colleges, 2 are women oriented. One is a co-educational. They are named after Siddhartha only. Siddhartha Degree College for Women is the mother institution from where the tree of Siddhartha has grown and spread across the states of Telangana. We have got different institutions, not only in the Twin Cities, elsewhere in other districts too. Coming on to the Dilshuk Nagar batch, which is the mother institution, as I just told you, the Siddhartha Degree College for Women has come into existence in 1994. So since then, that is near about 26 years, we have adding each and every year, laurels of the success of our students, because the kind of education we provide has given us the impetus, and students are willing to join. They understand our approach. They understand the intention the college has got in helping the student community to excel themselves and reach out to greater avenues in their life. And that is the reason why Siddhartha has grown in a short period of 26 years into 30 different institutions. And coming on to the institutions here at Dilshuk Nagar, one is, as I told you, Siddhartha Degree College for Women with the code 11187 is the code. Next institution is Siddhartha Women's Degree College, which is for which I am the principal, and this comes with a code 11136. There's another institution which is a co-education, Siddhartha Degree College, co-education, which is again at Dilshuk Nagar only. This has got the code, that is the degree code is 11186. Very simple to remember. So these are the 3 different institutions we have, and these institutions are situated here at Dilshuk Nagar, consisting of nearly in different 5 buildings we have. The co-education building is separate, and women's classes are held in the separate buildings. We have got 5 different buildings here in Dilshuk Nagar, catering to the requirements, and very good infrastructure. Now, the only thing is every college will say that we have got very good infrastructure, we are excellent. But the point is there are certain points to say that college is able to render the best services to the student community, because no other institutions you find that there are 8 Osmania University gold medals. It is Siddhartha Group which could add 8 Osmania University gold medals, and you know that an university gold medal doesn't come just like that. It requires a lot of training, the quality training which is given by the faculty members and the students. If there is a match, an excellent match between the college and the student, that results in this kind of. So we have got 8 Osmania University gold medals from the streams of BSc Physical Sciences, Life Sciences, and B.Commerce. 8 Osmania University gold medals. And coming on to next thing is, because if you do not have excellent teaching, then this is not a possibility. Next thing is that we understand the modern trends, what are happening in an education institution should meet to the standards of the students in the form of giving them training in getting placed, because graduation is a degree where you can have an entrance into highest positions. And that's the reason that we realize we provide faculty, enabled, kind of, training, and also which help the students to understand the industry and have insights into what kind of jobs are available and how they can get in. As an officer placement, I look after this, so I do understand what are the requirements of the industry, and we train the students to join in companies soon after they complete their graduation, because in the final semester itself, students face a lot of interviews, and then they join. We have got a memorandum of understanding with nearly 25 companies, multinational companies, where they come and recruit. That's the reason why this year also we could, in spite of the COVID-19 crisis, also we are able to place 507 students.
Can we take few interaction between?
Yeah.
That would be better. Some participants would like to talk to you.
Right. Okay.
So that it will
that's fine. In fact, I thought that after this introduction, if the student clarification happens, fine. Anyway, it's okay. Yeah.
A request to all the participants: if any clarification that you are expecting from the expert or from the organizer, you are requested to raise your hand or send your query in chat, in the text format in the chat. I repeat, please raise your hand or write in chat, so that the expert will explain you the process of those counseling or any other related information, right? So kindly write your query in chat box or raise your hand, so that she will take up and answer your queries, please. So if anything is there, kindly raise your hand or write in chat, or otherwise the expert will continue her presentation. Yeah, Sania Fatima raised hand. Sania Fatima, yeah, you can, yes. You can unmute your mic now and ask the question.
BSc Computer Science with Statistics and Mathematics ki best colleges ఏవి అని కొంచెం సజెషన్ సార్.
ఓకే, BSc Mathematics Statistics కాంబినేషన్ లో బెస్ట్ కాలేజెస్ ఏవనేటువంటిది
కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్.
సో మ్యాథమెటిక్స్, స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ అండ్ కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ కాంబినేషన్ లో మీకు బెస్ట్ కాలేజీల వివరాలు కావాలి. కరెక్ట్ సార్? Madam, anything
yes, sir. With affiliate,
yes,
with affiliated to Osmania University.
Affiliated to Osmania University. Osmania University affiliated colleges lo మీకు బెస్ట్ డిగ్రీ కళాశాలలో మ్యాథ్స్, స్టాటిస్టిక్స్, కంప్యూటర్ కాంబినేషన్ లో ఆఫర్ చేసే కాలేజీలు కావాలి. ఫైన్.
yes sir.
మేడం మీరు చెప్తారమ్మా?
నువ్వు ఉండే ఏరియా ఎక్కడ ఇలియాస్? వేర్ డు యు స్టే?
సార్ మేడం, my current location is Nagar Karnool district, old Mehboob Nagar district.
You are looking for colleges in Mehboob Nagar ena?
Hyderabad.
No madam, Hyderabad.
Yeah.
Yes madam.
Yeah.
హైదరాబాద్ లో నీకు కావాల్సింది MSCS కాంబినేషన్, అదే కదా? మ్యాథ్స్, స్టాట్స్ అండ్ కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్.
yes
yes madam.
వేరే కాలేజ్ పేరు కన్నా చెప్పే కన్నా ముందు నేను సిద్ధార్థ అని అంటాను. సిద్ధార్థ కో ఎడ్యుకేషన్ లో మా దగ్గర ఉంది మ్యాథమెటిక్స్, సైన్స్, మన స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ అండ్ కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ కాంబినేషన్ తో ఉంది. బెస్ట్ కాలేజ్, ఎందుకంటే 8 యూనివర్సిటీ గోల్డ్ మెడల్స్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ఈ కాలేజెస్ ఉన్నాయి. మీరు అలా కాకుండా కూడా వెబ్ ఆప్షన్స్ లోకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు కూడా అక్కడ కూడా మీ కాలేజెస్ ఈ కాంబినేషన్ గ్రూప్ ది మీరు ఎంటర్ చేసి విచ్ కాలేజెస్ కావాలి అనుకున్నప్పుడు ఒక గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ కాలేజెస్ వస్తాయి. దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని కూడా మీరు ఒక్కసారి కాలేజ్ విజిట్ చేసుకుని లేదా వాళ్ళ వెబ్సైట్ చూసి కూడా దాని మీద కూడా మీరు దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని కూడా ఏ కాలేజ్ బాగుంటుంది అన్నది చూడొచ్చు. ఎందుకంటే ఈ ఎంఎస్సిఎస్ కాంబినేషన్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఫిజికల్ సైన్సెస్ ఏ కాలేజెస్ లో ఉన్నాయి అక్కడ అన్ని దగ్గర కూడా ఆఫర్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. కాబట్టి బెస్ట్ కాలేజ్ అన్నది ఒక స్టూడెంట్ డిటర్మైన్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళ ఆ కాలేజ్ సర్వీసెస్ ఎట్లా ఉన్నాయి, వాళ్ళ స్టూడెంట్ రికార్డ్ ఎట్లా ఉంది, అకాడమిక్ రికార్డ్ ఎలా ఉంది, ఇవన్నీ బేస్ చేసుకొని మీరు నిర్ణయించుకోవాల్సి ఉంటుంది. అంటే ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ ఇవే కాలేజెస్ బాగున్నాయి అని చెప్పడానికి అవకాశం కష్టం, అది చెప్పలేము. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు మా కాలేజ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి నేను ఈ కాలేజ్ అంటాను, కానీ అనేకన్నా ముందు మీరు విజిట్ చేసుకొని చూడాల్సి ఉంటుంది.
నేను ఐ విల్ యాడ్ అమ్మా యాజ్ ఏ కౌన్సిలర్ Ilyas, please hold on. Ilyas, please hold on. Yeah, please hold on. I will suggest you. Madam is representing one degree college, so Madam is suggesting to look into the group of colleges, Siddhartha group of colleges. But in general, when we do counseling, మీకు ఇంగ్లీష్ అర్థం అవుతుందమ్మా, తెలుగులో చెప్తున్నా. ఇలియాస్,
తెలుగులో చెప్పండి. క్లియర్
ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే మీకు నేను జనరల్ గా మేము కౌన్సిలింగ్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఏం సలహా ఇస్తామంటే ఈ కళాశాల మంచిది, ఈ కళాశాల మంచిది కాదు అనేటువంటిది మన యొక్క అభిప్రాయం. అంటే రిలేటివ్లీ ఒక కాలేజీ మంచిది, ఒక కాలేజీ ఇంకొద్దిగా మంచిది, ఇంకో కాలేజీ ఇంకొద్దిగా తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ఇట్స్ రిలేటివ్, అంటే ఒకదానికి ఒకటి పోల్చినప్పుడు మంచి చెడు అనేటువంటి ఉంటుంది. ఒక కళాశాలను ఎంపిక చేసుకున్నప్పుడు మీరు బేసిక్గా మీ యొక్క అవసరాలు, మీ వ్యక్తిగత అవసరాలని మీరు అర్థం చేసుకొని కళాశాలని ఎంపిక చేసుకోవాలి. ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు మీరు డిగ్రీ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఉన్నత విద్యను అభ్యసించాలనుకుంటున్నారా, ఉద్యోగం చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారా, లేకుంటే ఇతరత్ర ఏదన్నా ఒక స్టార్ట్అప్ లాంటిది పెట్టుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా, అంటే స్వయం ఉపాధి అవకాశాలు క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నారా అనేది డిసైడ్ చేసుకోండి ఒకటి. రెండోది వచ్చేసి కళాశాలలో మీకు సీట్ అలాట్మెంట్ ఎలా జరుగుతుందంటే మీకు వచ్చినటువంటి మార్కుల ఆధారంగా, మీ యొక్క క్యాస్ట్ కేటగిరీ ఆధారంగా కూడా ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది. సో వీటిని బేరూజ్ చేసుకొని మీరు కళాశాలని ఒక లిస్టు లెక్క తయారు చేసుకోవాలి. ఇలాంటి లిస్టు లెక్క తయారు చేసుకోవడానికి మేము జనరల్గా ఏం గైడెన్స్ ఇస్తుంటామంటే, అమ్మా విత్ డ్యూ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు యూ, మేము జనరల్గా ఏం గైడెన్స్ ఇస్తుంటామంటే, ఇప్పుడు మీకు దోస్త్ వెబ్సైట్ లో నేను ఇప్పుడు మీకు షేర్ చేస్తాను, ఒకసారి స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేస్తాను చూడండి. దోస్త్ వెబ్సైట్ కి వెళ్ళండి.
ఓకే సార్.
దోస్త్ వెబ్సైట్ కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు అక్కడ మీకు ఇది ఉంటుంది చూడండి. కాలేజీలో లాస్ట్ మార్క్స్ అడ్మిటెడ్ అని ఉంది. మీకు కనపడుతుందమ్మా బాబు? అవపడుతుందా? ఓకే, ఇది అందరికి ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. ఇదిగోండి ఇక్కడ చూడండి, సీట్ అలాట్మెంట్ కట్ ఆఫ్ మార్క్స్ అని చూడండి. సీట్ అలాట్మెంట్ కట్ ఆఫ్ మార్క్స్ అని ఉంది, అవపడుతుందా? అది క్లిక్ చేయండి. ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు మీకు కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ కోర్సెస్ కావాలి. యూనివర్సిటీ ఉస్మాన్ యూనివర్సిటీలో చూసుకోండి, కోర్స్ నేమ్ తీసుకోండి. మీకు ఏం కావాలనుకుంటున్నారు? బిఎస్సి కాంబినేషన్ లో కావాలనుకుంటున్నారు. బిఎస్సి కాంబినేషన్ లో యు ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ మ్యాథమెటిక్స్, సో ఎం
కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్,
మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ ఇక్కడ చూడండి, మ్యాథమెటిక్స్, స్టాటిస్టిక్స్, కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్. ఓకేనా? యు క్లిక్ ఆన్ దట్.
ఓకే.
స్ట్రీమ్, మీరు ఇంటర్మీడియట్ ఏం స్ట్రీమ్? మ్యాథమెటిక్స్ కదా, ఎంపీసీ కదా? సైన్సా? మీరు ఇంటర్మీడియట్ మ్యాథ్సే కదా? సో సైన్స్ లోకల్ సెలెక్ట్ చేయండి. క్యాస్ట్ మీది ఏ క్యాస్ట్ అయితే ఆ క్యాస్ట్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి. బట్ జనరల్ గా ఓపెన్ కేటగిరీ సెలెక్ట్ చేయండి, ఓసీ. నౌ బికాజ్ యు ఆర్ ఎ జెండర్ మేల్, click male. And now I will suggest you very simple. Please type the highest marks in the percentage. It is asking 99% or more than 99.5%. So you just look at the allotment report. It will give you no records found. Okay, I think we have not selected. One second. One second. There is some mistake. BSc Mathematics, Computer Science stream. Caste OC. Gender male. 99. Okay. Some problem is there with the server, not with me. మీకు సైట్ లోనే ఉంది. సో మీరు ఏం చేయాలంటే అలా టైప్ చేస్తే ఇట్ విల్ గివ్ యూ ది లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది లాస్ట్ ఏ కాలేజీలో సీట్ ఎక్కడ వచ్చింది అనేటువంటిది మీకు చెప్తారు. సో మీకు ఎన్ని మార్కులు వచ్చినాయో చూసి అన్ని మార్కుల కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఏ కళాశాలలో మీకు సీట్ వస్తుంది, తక్కువ ఏ కళాశాలలో సీట్ వస్తుంది, అనేది మీరు చూసుకోండి. అంటే మీకు వచ్చినటువంటి మార్కుల కన్నా మీకు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీ పర్సెంటేజ్ ఎంత వచ్చింది? మీ పర్సెంటేజ్ ఎంత వచ్చింది బాబు? మీ పర్సెంటేజ్ ఎంత వచ్చిందమ్మా? ఇలియాస్ ఓకే. సో మీ పర్సెంటేజ్ బట్ కన్నా తక్కువ పర్సెంటేజ్ కట్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్కడుందో అన్నిట్లో మీకు రావడానికి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. ఎక్కువ వచ్చిన వాటిలో రావడానికి తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. కానీ ఆప్షన్స్ పెట్టుకునేటప్పుడు మీరు అన్ని కాలేజీలు ప్రిఫరెన్స్ గా పెట్టుకోండి.
Hello, sir.
యా ప్లీజ్ ఆస్క్.
Yes, sir. Can you please give me the suggestion between the course of B Pharmacy or PharmD? Which course is best?
Okay. Madam, it's related to MCET. I will answer with your permission.
Yeah, please tell.
B Pharmacy and PharmD are same group of courses, but with a different duration.
Okay.
Pharmacy is 4 years and PharmD is 6 years. Pharmacy students generally learn about the pharmaceutical combination of drug manufacturing courses, related courses. But PharmD clinical practice is also there. But you know, the cost of education PharmD is more than the pharmacy. Generally, those students who did their PharmD, they need not do their M Pharmacy. Straight away, they can try for PhD in pharmacy and they can seek employment in the corporate hospitals. Pharmacy students have got little opportunity when compared to PharmD. So if at all, if you get admission in PharmD in good college which has affiliation with the hospital, attachment hospital, then preferably take that admission. Okay,
Best
next.
college of PharmD in Telangana?
Yes, there are 8-9 PharmD colleges are there. If you visit the website tsmset.nic.in during the counseling time, or
Okay.
State Council, Telangana State Council of Higher Education, they are publishing it. Or otherwise, kindly send me your email ID. I will send you the list of the colleges which are offering PharmD in Telangana.
Okay. Okay, sir.
At
Thank
the
you.
end of the session, I will publish our email ID to you. You can send me then so that we will communicate to you.
Okay, thank you,
Ours
sir.
is KAB Educational Consultants. Yes, fine. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, right. Next.
So scope and salary in PharmD is good or bad?
Scope of PharmD is better than pharmacy.
Scope of PharmD is better than pharmacy.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
salary?
you. Yes.
Salary.
Okay. Next question, please. Anyone of you have question?
She probably wants to know the salary.
Okay. That we cannot say. Salary and all, it depends, depending upon your performance in the interview and the company that going to recruit you. Normally, it will be 25,000 to 30,000 would be the stipend that normally corporate hospitals are paying to PharmD students during their internship in 6th year. Yeah. Okay. Next, you please continue, madam. If anybody raises, then we will take it up. Otherwise, please continue.
Yeah. We were discussing about the course combinations, in the colleges, as one of Ilyas was asking about best college. Coming on to BSc courses, what we are offering, initially I would like to tell that, and then I will hand over to my subject experts. They will guide on subject related, what are the career prospects related. So the kind of courses which we are offering in these 3 degree colleges is that BSc Physical Sciences, we have Mathematics, Statistics and Computer Science as it was told. And this year, newly, Osmania University has come about with a new course with Statistics, Mathematics, again Data Science, which is a new course which is included. Relating to data science, our computer faculty will give you some information as to what is this subject all about and all that. So there's a new course which is introduced, and we have got that course too. We have got Mathematics, which is a compulsory subject, Maths, Physical Science, Physics, that is Maths, Physics and Computer Science, MPCS we call it. One is, the other one is Electronics also, Mathematics, Electronics, Computer Science. We have Mathematics, Chemistry and Computer Science. So a variety of either if student can choose statistics, they can go for physics, they can as well take chemistry if they want. In the place of mathematics and computer science are compulsory courses. Along with that, they can as well go for electronics. Coming on to the BSc, life science combinations, that is biosciences, we have got microbiology, biotechnology, chemistry. Of course, there is a kind of shift student can opt in the bucket system, but these are the courses subjects which we are offering here. So instead of a course, you can take it as a subject. So you can choose and interlink the subjects. Like we have got BJC, which is a botany, zoology, and chemistry combination. Again, as I told you, you can shift it in that bucket, whatever courses are there. The next is like we have got microbiology, clinical nutrition and dietetics with chemistry, and we also have microbiology, applied nutrition subject with chemistry. So these combinations we have here, and along with this, we have got BBA and BCA combination. BCom. In BCom, three groups we are offering. One is computers application, BCom computer application, BCom general, and BCom business analytics, which is again another new inclusion of subject which Usman University taken up this year, 2020 and 21. So we have that group also. So these are the variety of courses from where the student can opt different combinations and select. So coming on to as our some of the team members, faculty members are here. So I would like to ask Dr. Suresh Kumar, who is the head of the Department of Physics, because physical science related kind of courses, he is going to throw some some interesting points about what are the career prospects and what a student can look forward after the graduation. Mr. Suresh Kumar is going to guide. As I think I request the coordinator.
Yeah, Dr. Suresh Kumar garu, you can unmute your mic and present, sir.
Good evening to all. Here I would like to present the career opportunities after taking BSc Physics course. BSc Physics course includes the combinations like MPCS, MPC, MPE. There are other type of combinations also related to this. Now, if somebody wants to take a course that is related to physics, then it is actually very important to see what kind of opportunities are there with this type of group, and also how we can go with this group and the relevant what do you say, opportunities that are going to be after this group. Here I have a small chart. Just a second, please. Yes. If somebody wants to take BSc Physics group, then here you can see a presentation of opportunities with BSc Physics. As usual, if somebody wants to take BSc Physics, they will have to see the kind of career order. Suppose I'm unable to get it. The BSc Physics course is what is probably most important course compared to that of all other courses. Why? Because it has opportunities to compete with what is regular platforms like MCA, MBA, and doing a course BEd, along with some what is prominent private jobs, and also the regular government jobs that are actually what is possible even with the other groups also, because any degree is possible to be the best combination for some sort of exams like UPSC or state PCS exams. But I would call BSc Physics will be the best group for exams like UPSC exams and the SSC exams, and the exams that are actually connected to research institutes, and SEPTUM exam. This SEPTUM exam is the popular exam with respect to the number of opportunities across India, and also this exam is mainly related to DRDO. If somebody wants to become a technical assistant or technical officer, then this is the best opportunity to get into DRDO. And the exam for the syllabus is mostly related to our Osmania BSc Physics syllabus. Whatever we prepare in degree is enough to compete with that SEPTEM exam. If you have good knowledge with maths, physics, and also chemistry, then it is easy to win that exam. And the career opportunities after SEPTEM exam is very secured one. But my point is, I always suggest not to stop with BSc Physics. It is better to go to the next level, because physics not only show you the opportunities after BSc Physics, but my point is, if you complete the post graduation, then it will be the best platform to actually win your career. That's why, though there are extensive number of opportunities available with BSc Physics, like you can see the list of opportunities that are possible with BSc Physics. You can become research assistant, you can become research analyst, and even administrative assistants also with this case only. You can become lab assistants, you can become a teacher after completing BEd, along with the software professional jobs that are in the private sector. But my best suggestion is, if you want to win your career on the bigger platform, my suggestion is, let's not stop with BSc Physics. Just go on to complete MSc Physics. Then it will be the career that is actually a dream for many. Why? Because if you complete MSc Physics and you are younger enough, then I would say that this is the best platform compared to that of any other. Because in the current market and in the current scenario, the best platforms are with physics and chemistry only. Apart from BSc and apart from physics platform and chemistry platform, there is a possibility on the biotechnology platform also. But more opportunities are available with respect to the combinations that include physics and chemistry. In that way, I would call MPC is one of the best of group, even compared to the top MPCS. But MPCS is much more preferable in certain circumstances where you need computer knowledge also. That will be possible with degree. But if you take BSc MPC group, then you will have to do computer degree separately to actually fulfill your requirements. Now, here, these are the possible chances with respect to the MSc Physics course. I mean, if you want to enter into MSc Physics, these are the possible chances. IIT JAM exam is the exam to enter into IITs and finish your MSc Physics. Next is also a similar case, and JEST is also an all Indian entrance test. This is also to finish your MSc Physics in highest top institutes like IITs, IISERs, like that. And IISERs are also conducting separate entrance exam along with JEST and JAM. And among these tests that are shown on the screen, TAFR exam is the tough exam compared to the top all other exams. In that exam, they will actually give you only 26 bits, 26 multiple choice, but they will give 3 hours. But if you do 5 to 6 questions correctly, then that is enough to win that exam. And most important point is, if you complete MSc Physics with IIT JAM, NEST, JEST or TAFR, then you will also get fellowship as a help to complete your MSc Physics course. Then, after entering into MSc Physics, what next is the question. Here you can see a presentation that is the platform showing opportunities after MSc Physics. Mainly for MSc Physics, the opportunities are with research institutes, power generating companies, some aviation companies,
Suresh,
construction
sir,
firms. Yes, ma'am.
sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am. Please tell me.
we have got other faculty members. I think time is running out. I'll ask Dr. Kishore to give some insights into biosciences. Huh?
Okay, okay.
Got limited time. Huh?
Yeah. Good evening to all of you. Yeah, myself, Dr. G. Kishore Kumar. I'm the head of the Department of Biotechnology. Since 2003, I'm working in Siddhartha Degree College for Women. So, in the Siddhartha Degree College for Women, we have various subjects, especially in the life sciences, as ma'am already told. So, we are including the biotechnology, botany, microbiology, clinical nutrition, applied nutrition, and zoology. And one of the subject, chemistry, is the common for all these things. In this, especially in the life science, as a teachers, we have especially in the Siddhartha Degree College, we have a well-equipped laboratories are there, and we will encourage the students not only in the practical manner, and we will encourage them students to do some minor trial projects also. We are doing some minor projects, and at the same time, we have a well-equipped laboratory plus and library also available. And most of our students, especially last year, most of them have participated in national and international conferences, and they bagged best oral presentations and the best poster presentations. And at the same time, here we will encourage the students to settle in various fields depending on their interest. And especially if you observe the careers, career in life sciences, so we can do that after completion of the BSc. We have a lot of opportunities, especially in the life sciences. So we can go ahead with the masters, and we can do after that we can do the PhD. And the PhD can be done in various CSR, ICMR labs, ICAR labs, and national centers will offer the PhD. And for the PhD also, you can go abroad, especially in Germany and Netherlands, Australia, and Japan. So we have a lot of opportunity for the PhDs from this life science background. And this is one side. In another side, after completion of the life science, you can apply the MBA also. MBA Biotechnology is there, one of the college in Symbiosis, Pune. So it is offering the MBA Biotechnology, which is one of the best course. And then you can do some other courses also, like IPR, Intellectual Property Rights, and some journalism and public health. Right now, it is the most important aspect now, public health and health sector. And you have MSc and diplomas in hospital management. MBA, you are eligible for hospital management and health management, and especially in Apollo Hospital, Kamineni, and all these institutes are offering these courses, PG diplomas. And after that, you can be observed industries, whereas some government organizations and research foundation institutes and teaching institutes also will observe you. And next, after graduation, so I'll give you some important things. What are the further studies after completion of the BSc? Life science, anything is same. Biotechnology, botany, zoology, all subjects will be called as a life sciences only. But after completion of that, you are eligible for masters in biotechnology, genetics, microbiology, biochemistry, molecular biology, and environmental science. Okay. So next, you are also eligible. Suppose if you are coming from the botany background, right now new institutes and new courses were also introduced. That is botany, zoology from a new, and this one, clinical nutrition. You are eligible for food technology, forensics, and forestry also. Apart from these masters, we have some job-oriented courses are also available, like PG diplomas in bioinformatics and database management, clinical research, and data sciences, hospital management, medical coding. This is one of the important one. Medical coding and medical writing, scientific writing, and diagnostics purpose. So these are the various opportunities are available right now for the life science students after completion of the BSc. So we will give the guidance depending on the student's interest, which one we have to select. Will from my side, and Triveni ma'am will give the guidance to the students for the further studies, whether it is in my MSc side or they want to go to the job oriented. According to their interest, we will give the guidance to the students. Okay, so in case of suppose if you completed the microbiology, so you will be posted in the lab in charges in diagnostic centers like Vijaya Diagnostics, Satya, Lucid. All these are the some important corporate diagnostic centers are there right now. So you will be.
Sir,
Hello. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one doubt. In
Yeah.
life sciences, there are certain subjects like botany, zoology, chemistry, microbiology, biotechnology, and nutrition, dietetics, crop production, and all is there. What is the best combination to choose in life sciences?
The best combination actually it is BJC is the best combination. BJC. Sir, one more I'll tell you. So any one of the mother subject. So botany, zoology, we'll call it as a mother subjects. Okay, with botany, biotechnology, chemistry, or zoology, biotechnology, chemistry. With any one of the mother subject, if you take that, it is the best one. That is my suggestion. Okay, instead of going for the pure sciences, because right now from TSPSC last year, some students faced the problems, especially for the jail. So that is biochem. If they are coming from the botany, if they are coming from the biotechnology, biochemistry, and genetics, these combinations, some problem were arised. So instead of that, if you go ahead with any one of the botany background or zoology, botany, zoology combinations with anyone, optional. Microbiology also you can take, or genetics also, or biochemistry, or anything like this. If any one combination is there, that is the best combination. This is my suggestion.
One mother subject is best.
That is the best one. The students, for that student, it is always best one. Even for the after completion of the BEd also, you will be without any, even DSC also, you won't get any problems. That's my that is my suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah, the competitive examinations also.
There is mother subject compulsory, ma'am. Okay. Next, after completion of the biochemistry, same, you will be posted in the lab like diagnostic centers, and you have a research project fellows and project assistants, and you will get the jobs, especially in NIN, technical assistants and NCL, CSR, CDFD labs, and IPM, Institute of Preventive Medicines, and pharmaceutical companies. So many pharmaceutical companies are there in and around Hyderabad as a quality QC and QR, and medical coding also. And some biotechnology companies like Shanta Biotechnology, Bharat Biotechnology, Virco, all these are the companies, they will offer you jobs in that companies. And obviously you are eligible for teaching not only in the degree and PG colleges, and you are eligible to teach the medical students also. MBBS students also, MBBS first year they have a biochemistry, so you are eligible. If you have a PhD, you are eligible. You will be considered as assistant professor in medical college also. And some important companies like Lucids and MedGenome. So these are the companies will prefers the MSc biochemistry people, those who are MSc background, MSc biochemistry. Next, biotechnology. So biotechnology, if you complete the biotechnology, you will be observed as a project trainee and project assistants, and you will be posted in biotechnology companies and fermentation companies. Pharma companies are there, and IICT, CCMB, and Indian Statistical Institutes, and IISR, Bangalore, Indian Institute of Life Sciences. All these are the areas where you can have a lot of opportunity to be observed. Next, genetics and molecular biology. So genetics, same, you can do the PhD, and you have a lot of opportunities are there in genetics, especially right now. You will be posted as a genetic counselor. So most of the corporate hospitals, especially in Hyderabad, I'll tell you, Apollo, Kamineni, Mahavir, all these are the hospitals. Even some sections of the KIMS, Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences, all these are the hospitals, corporate hospitals. They are giving the jobs. Those who are coming from the background of MSc genetics plus followed by the PhD also. It shows they will pay you a lot in those hospitals, corporate hospitals, and you will be considered as a genetic counselor. You know, after MSc genetics also, if you completed one PG diploma from Institute of Genetics that is located in Begumpet, so you will be just 6 months degree, that is. So you will get the job in most of the pharma company as well as in the industries as well as in the corporate hospitals. That is coming from the genetics and molecular biology. And obviously you have a research, lot of research organizations are there for this. Next,
Sir,
yeah.
questions
Who's that? Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
Madam garu.
Hello.
Madam. There is one question in chat.
Science గురించి కొద్దిగా
Sir, one minute, madam.
యాడ్ చేస్తారు సార్, కొన్ని కొత్త సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, డేటా సైన్స్, దీని గురించి కొద్దిగా షీ విల్ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ దట్. ఐ థింక్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కి కొందరికి డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి అనుకుంటా. డెఫినెట్ గా బిఫోర్ దట్ ఇంకొకటి ఎవరో చాట్ బాక్స్ లో క్వశ్చన్ రేస్ చేశారు, బిఏ ఉందా కాలేజ్ లో అని. మాకు బిఏ ఉందండి. బిఏలో మాకున్న కాంబినేషన్స్ ఏంటంటే మాస్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ జర్నలిజం, దాంతోపాటు మాకు సైకాలజీ అండ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ లిటరేచర్ ఉంది. ఈ కాంబినేషన్స్ తో బిఏ ఉంది. ఐ థింక్ సంబడి వాజ్ ఆస్కింగ్ దట్ క్వశ్చన్, సో ఐ జస్ట్ ట్రై టు క్లారిఫై.
Political Science, Public Administration. He is asking the BA HPP, History, Political Science, Public Administration, madam. That course is available in your college or not?
Which course, sir?
History, Political Science and Public Administration.
పబ్లిక్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ మా దగ్గర లేదండి. మాకున్న బిఏ కాంబినేషన్స్ లో సైకాలజీ ఉంది, కమ్యూనికేషన్ జర్నలిజం, ఇంగ్లీష్ లిటరేచర్ తో.
Sir, any doubt, any question?
మా దగ్గర అయితే లేదండి. అవి మూక్స్ ద్వారా కండక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు అని ఇచ్చారు యూనివర్సిటీ. మ్యాసివ్ ఓపెన్ ఆన్లైన్ కోర్స్ ద్వారా కూడా చేయొచ్చు అని. కానీ మా కాంబినేషన్ మేము తీసుకునే అయితే ఈ 3 సబ్జెక్ట్స్.
Okay. And there is one more question. Sir, please suggest colleges, universities with BSc Computer Science, Mathematics and Statistics in English medium and also NCC. మీ దగ్గర BCom Computer Science, BSc Computer Science, Mathematics and Statistics కాంబినేషన్ ఉందా మేడం?
ఉందండి.
ఓకే, అదే దాని గురించి అడుగుతున్నారు. దానికి మీకు ఈ NCC రిజర్వేషన్ అప్లికబుల్ అవుతుందా మేడం?
ఏది?
మన కాలేజీలో అడ్మిషన్ తీసుకోవాలంటే యాజ్ పర్ గవర్నమెంట్ దోస్త్ ప్రకారమే మన కాలేజీ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి దాంట్లో NCC రిజర్వేషన్ అప్లికబుల్ అవుతుందా మీ కాలేజీలో?
NCC రిజర్వేషన్ ఉంది, అప్లై అవుతుంది.
ఓకే 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 మేడం.
మీరు అది సర్టిఫికేషన్ కి డేట్స్ ఇచ్చారు కదండి, ఆ డేట్ రోజు మీరు యూజ్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. వాటికి మనకి ఇచ్చిన వెరిఫికేషన్ డేట్స్ 4th రోజు ఉందండి. అది ఈ మంత్ 4th రోజు మీరు డాక్యుమెంటేషన్ ప్రజెంట్ చేసి దాన్ని కూడా బేస్ చేసుకొని అడ్మిషన్ ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది.
Good evening, one and all. I'm Sirisha, Faculty of Computer Science. As Madam said, our college is offering many different courses in computer science like BSc Maths, Stats and Data Science. BSc Maths, Stats, Data Science is a new course which is offered by the Osmania University this year. Why they have introduced this data science course especially in this year means the data science is playing an important role in the industry nowadays. And it is also acting as a fuel for the industry and also for the IT sector. Actually, many people wants to know about the data science. Before going to the data science, let me explain about what is data. Data is nothing but information. Depends upon the information, we can able to take the decisions. For any industry or else for any IT sector, in order to take the decisions, first of all, they have to collect the information. That is nothing but the data. How far and how fastly they can collect the data depends upon that only they can take the decisions very fastly. So that Data science is an extension of the data analysis. Earlier, this work was done by the data analysis, but now data science came into existence, and that work can be done by the data science very fastly as compared to the data analysis. Okay, and in various sectors, various applications, we are using this data science. First is in banking. In the banking sector, we are using this data science in order to manage the customer accounts, or else in order to know about the customer details, or else for everything we are using this data science. And also in order to detect the frauds that are happening in the banking sector, we are using this data science application. Data science is nothing but how fastly we are getting the data that is happening in the industry. Based on that data collection, we can take the decisions, which will be more helpful for the industry without wasting their time. Next, in another sector, finance. In the finance also, the data science is playing a vital role in order to analyze the data and also to take the decisions, which will be more helpful for them. Next one, it will be more useful in the transport also. How it will be useful in the transport means, as we know that self-driving cars means driverless cars. We know that they are coming into existence by using the artificial intelligence. So data science is also a part of an artificial intelligence and also machine learning program. By using this artificial intelligence, without driver also we can drive the car, and also it will look after the safety of the passengers. So in this way, we are using the data science in the transport also. And another area is health area. Health sector also we are introducing this data science, means in order to scan or else in order to do the CT scans, X-rays, for everything we are using this data science. And also to discover the drugs, and also to do the different combination of the drugs, we are using this data science. For everything, why we are using this data science means to analyze the data very fastly. And next one, in e-commerce also nowadays we are using this data science. How we are using this in e-commerce means online shopping or else online doing we are doing. That can be called as an e-commerce. Means in order to compare the prices, in order to see the various styles of the products, we are using this data science in the e-commerce sector. And coming to the job opportunities based on the data sciences, we can work in the IT industry and also in the IT sector without having any of the qualifications. Just based on the data science only, we are having many opportunities. We can work as a data architect, we can work as a data scientist, we can work as a statistician, we can work as a data engineer, we can work as a software developer, whatnot. In every area we can work only with the qualification of the data science. And coming to the computer science, if we take the computer science as our career, after completion of our graduation, just with the computer science only, we can get the jobs very easily, not to go with the MS. Earlier we did like that, only we should not stop with the graduation. We have to do the post-graduation after the completion of the BSc. But now, only the graduates who are doing the computer science are having many offers by the companies. In our college especially, one of the opportunities we are having is the students who are completing computer science, IBM is taking cloud computing classes for them since last 2 years, and also they are offering many placements for the students. This is the most advantage for the computer students. And also after completion of the graduation, they can work as a software developer, web designer, software engineer, web programmer. So like this various fields, they can enhance their future. So these are all the many opportunities we are having while taking the data science and also taking the course of the computer science. Thank you, madam.
Next speaker will be Kavita, head of the Department of Chemistry. She has done her MSc and MPhil from Hyderabad University. I request her to give some insights into chemistry subject because that is a mother subject. Srinivas garu.
Hello. Am I audible to you, madam?
Yeah.
Hello, this is Kavita. I'm HOD of Chemistry Department, and I've been rendering services in this college since 22 years. And now the courses which are offered in our college related to chemistry are, we have with life sciences combination as well as with physical sciences combination. So let us see first with life sciences combination. We have microbiology, clinical nutrition and chemistry. We have microbiology, applied nutrition, and chemistry. We have microbiology, biotechnology, and chemistry. Now we have the other courses which are with chemistry combination along with the physical sciences. We have MCCS, which is maths, chemistry, computer sciences, and we have MPC, which is maths, physics, and chemistry. Now we have this chemistry in combination, whether it's in combination with biological sciences or physical sciences. It has got a great plethora of job opportunities. Like you can get into a biochemist, or you can get into a number of job sectors, whether it's agriculture field or medical field, or as a lab technician, or as a toxicologist, or as a research fellow or a research scientist into a number of companies. So we have number of opportunities. So if you have any doubts regarding this, you can just ask me.
Any
Any student who has got job, any queries regarding the job opportunities, you can just ask me questions.
What is the best combination with chemistry, madam? What are the other two subjects combination is preferable to take chemistry?
My colleagues have already shared with you regarding the best combinations. Chemistry in combination with life sciences nowadays has got a greater scope. As you already know, due to the outbreak of this pandemic COVID-19, there's a immediate and very important surge of this medical facilities, or the masks, the sanitization, or the drugs which we want. So I think, we need to go for this chemistry with the life sciences courses, so that you can get a job in most of the pharmaceutical companies. I think that is going to be doing wonders.
If it is physical sciences, madam?
If it is physical sciences, you can get into as a research scientist, as well as into a number of government jobs. As Dr. Suresh has already told you, you can get into a number of other places. So you can go for a post-graduation level and get into BARC, ISRO, and DRDO, etc. Yeah.
Okay. The students, if you have any queries, please raise your hand or chat with us, or unmute your mic yourself and ask the questions. Is there anybody?
And you can ask questions based on course selections. Make queries into doubts.
The life sciences lo kotta combination courses em vachayi madam?
Life sciences law, we have microbiology, clinical nutrition, and chemistry, sir. And we have microbiology, applied nutrition, and chemistry, which are the new courses which have been introduced since last year. And these two courses, they actually provide a lot of job opportunities, especially for the degree people. Like earlier, we used to wait for a lot of time to grab a job, isn't it? But it's not that difficult nowadays. You can just get into as a dietitian, as a nutritionist, either into a clinics, or the hospitals or any clinical centers, or you can be a applied nutritionist. You can get into public health sectors. You can get into different gyms or sports sort of sectors where you can serve as a nutritionist. You can get into food and beverage industries and work out there. You can get into toxicology department. There are different things. There are different sectors where it has opened the doors for a number of jobs, even with a degree course, especially with the life sciences, nutrition, and chemistry.
Okay.
I think I'm going to wind up this saying that this is going to be the best platform for you to share your any queries if you have. If not, okay, fine. Now, this is one of the best colleges, especially in the Dilshanagar zone. So please do meet. If you have any other queries, you can just contact us and find out. Daleka.